What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Toronto Raptors Weekly. This is episode number 3, and as I'm recording this right now, I just finished watching the game between us and Golden State, and we weren't able to get the win. We lost by 6 points, and so that brings our record right now to 7-4 overall. For the week that just passed, we went 2-2. Wins against Charlotte and New York, but then losing back-to-back games against Cleveland and Golden State. Kind of a rough schedule at the end there, playing in back-to-back nights, one on the road and then one back at home on back-to-back nights against arguably the two best teams in the NBA. So, kind of hard for them to get the victory. It's unfortunate that the second game they played against Golden State was right after the game against Cleveland, that they took down to the wire on that game too. So, they played both games down to the wire, lost some close games. They should have really won that Cleveland game. They just let it slip by in the fourth quarter. This game, honestly, they looked like they were kind of tired from that previous game. Well, Golden State had a 3-day rest, so regular season scheduling can be kind of brutal, and that just took their toll. It looked like they were just tired in this game. I think if they had, at least 1 day of rest, that this game would have been a different outcome. They were playing good, but it looks like their legs lost them, and in that second quarter, which was the difference in the game, they just got tired and couldn't recover. They got within 5 points, but just could never get over the hump. So, anyways, what I wanted to talk about is really my analysis of what I really have noticed from watching this game against Golden State, and just the difference in philosophy of the teams. One thing that I'm noticing with the Raptors so far is just way too much dribbling of the ball, way too much one-on-one play, and not enough ball movement, way too much holding the ball on one side while everyone stands around. And it's in the first quarter, we had great ball movement in this game, and we ended up putting 38 points up. But then after that, it's like they just went back to what they usually do, is doing a whole lot of standing around, a whole lot of one-on-one ball, and a whole lot of trying to penetrate, get yourself in trouble, throw it into a crowd, all sorts of bad stuff. So, you just compare that with Golden State, which is just amazing ball movement, amazing play without the basketball, unselfish play, and they were just getting so many dunks and layups and alley-oops and wide open threes. And, everything just works itself out. If you play like that, you're going to shoot a higher percentage, and you're just going to get better shots overall. A lot of the shots that the Raptors were making were, tough fadeaways, contested shots, shots under duress, shots at the end of shot clocks. And if you watch Golden State, it was a whole lot of wide open shots they had. Klay Thompson, the only reason he didn't score more in this game is because he was just struggling with a shot and couldn't hit at first. Had he been on, he probably would have scored 30 to, match Durant and Curry's 30. What's concerning me the most about watching us play is way too much relying on DeMar to do something. There's a whole lot of, let's give DeMar the ball, let's see what he can do one-on-one, and a whole lot of standing around watching him doing that. No ball movement, no swinging the ball, and just not a lot of open shots, a whole lot of contested shots going up. So that's my biggest concern with us. We're just not moving the ball enough to get the open shots that we need. And, sometimes those shots go in, but a lot of those times you're going to have those games where your shot's just not falling, especially if you're getting your shot contested. So they need to figure out something. Our offense is just real stagnant at times. There's no creativity. There's barely anything to get anyone open. And a lot of bad shots. A lot of bad one-on-one three-point heave shots. So it's just, we need to take a book out of, and just a page out of what Golden State does and try and, I mean, I don't want to say copy them, but you see the success of what they do and how they're able to get higher percentage shots. I mean, this is something that they need to look to work on. So, overall, I mean, I'm not concerned with them. I mean, they've lost 4 games. 3 of them are against Cleveland and Golden State. So, it's not that big of a deal. We'll just see how they do. I just want them to play a little bit more consistent and stop relying on DeMar so much, and just more balance in not only the shot taking and shot making, but more balance overall. I mean, I don't understand what happened at the end of the game. They didn't even put JV back in the game. He was playing well on, getting us offensive rebounds, shooting a high percentage, and they just went away from that, and I don't know why. So, I don't know. Anyways, that's it for this week. Also, actually, before I even conclude that, DeMar is still leading the league in scoring. I said I don't think he's going to keep it up, but it looks like he might be able to keep this up. I mean, it's 9 of 11 games now where he scored over 30 points, and he might be able to keep this up and average 30 points a game. I would have never seen it coming, because he doesn't seem like the guy that would score 30 points a night. But I guess the only thing that was missing was being more consistent making his shots, because, I mean, he's always been a guy that could get to the line. He's always been like top 5 or top 3 at shooting free throws as far as the amount of attempts. So that's always been there. It's, I guess, the other part of his game that just never balanced out is scoring to, get it from maybe, 24 to 25 up to 30. So he might be able to just keep this going at the rate he's going. I mean, he's, for the most part, he's made it look easy. So I guess we'll just have to see. It'd be interesting to see, him lead the league in scoring. I would have never thought it, but, well, we'll just have to see how that goes. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, definitely feel free to leave a like for me. If you have any comments about how the Raptors are doing or anything like that, leave a comment in the comment section below. And please try to share this video with as many people as possible. Not many people are talking about the Raptors. I guess not a lot of people have any expectations about the team. Every year they talk about us being, another team winning our division and us being like near the bottom or in the middle somewhere. And we've consistently won our division and been like the 2 or 3 seed in the East. So definitely share this video with as many people as possible. Get as many people talking about our team. We need this support. We need as many Raptors fans as possible supporting our team. Anyways, thank you for watching. Have a great night.